Neshia Lott. I have a piece today, or Neshia Star. I have a piece today. Hope you enjoy it. This is a letter to society. The thought of a black man owning his own land, to the thought of a black man gunning down his own friend, killing his enemies, murdering his opportunities, destroying all chance to see an impunity, adding to the destruction of his own community. But what we need to see is reconstruction in his community. But all we ever see is drug busts in his community. No unity, just immunity to diseases within their environment. I'm looking at the flames and I wonder where the fire went. They looking for jobs, but everybody keep firing guns. McDonald's is now hiring fun, but you can't make a lot of money flipping buns. But it can get you by. Feed your daughters and sons, but mothers stripping off their clothes to stack ones to put sneakers on their son so he can go run and jump and play ball, praying he gets tall so he can make it to the NBA like Chris Paul, so they can make it out the hood and possibly live good. Because right now they living bad and it's sad and she don't know where to find his dad. And he probably on the street corner hustling or probably in the studio recording a song about struggling. But their daughters and their sons can barely read and... Sorry. Their daughters and their sons can barely read and they're suffocating through pain and can barely breathe. And they come from broken homes. So it's hard for them to be all they can be. And now it's hard for them to distinguish their home from the streets. Because when they go to school, they see a man under the bridge sleep or a woman folding clothes, folding sheets. And when they go to school, the teacher won't teach because she doesn't get paid enough to preach because that's what they need. And there's so many things that this government can't see because they go home to homes they own. And smart kids who don't need scholarships, so it's hard for them to digest that some kids don't know what a college is. But I don't have time to, But I ain't got time to be criticizing what they televise because they're not compromising my soul. But if I keep my mouth shut and not say anything, that means I'm hiding, not fighting for my goals. My goal is to reach out and creep out of this struggle. My goal is to lift up and uplift without muscles off my brain, but I'm going insane. I'm glad that the ways through life ain't simple or plain. Because I walked through rain, I lived through pain. My mom ran away while I was locked in chains. Because I walked through rain, I lived through pain. My mom ran away while I was locked in chains. I lost it. I just went in this war, but I fought it. I didn't have no type of money, but I bought it. I didn't know better, never predict the weather, but I knew the sun was going to shine soon. Because I know that God will find you even if you hide from him. He sees you when you can't see you. He visits you when you decide to leave you and give up on yourself. He reminds you of yourself. He knocks at your door with your heart in his hands. He puts the piece back together without using his hands. He heals you because he truly feels you. He knows the real you. You can get rid of the fake. You can learn from your mistakes, give and take. It's up to you, trusting you, and the rest will follow. No one can lead if their heart is hollow. No one can eat if they don't know how to swallow. So swallow your pride and eat this knowledge. Higher education is not this college. You need dollars, but we need scholars. And I ain't talking about the ones with the Ralph Lauren collars. Family full of doctors, only legacies prosper. Why in the world only legacies prosper in a nation full of miscommunication and miseducation? Social networks causing mental segregation. And everybody got the nerve to live life without patience, waiting on a change that we could be creating. So why the hell we faking? Why are there so many opportunities that we ain't taking? Our mothers and our fathers and our grandmothers and our grandfathers will be ashamed in, rolling their grave in, praying we ain't caved in, but we live life like we caved in. Tell me where all the brave went. Tell me where all the damn slaves went. Because when I look at the road to success, they the ones who paved it. And there's so many ways we can save this, and it starts off with a few minor changes. Stop saying you come from nothing because you come from something. And the problem is we treat that something like it's nothing, so stop the front and fight for the things that you've been wanting. Stop impressing others and impress yourself. Stop addressing others and address your own issue, because trust me, the world needs you. You, and we walk around like we have no clue. But I'm not stopping until everybody knows, because I ain't got time to be criticizing what they televise because they're not compromising my soul. Thank you.